So if you're like me, you were replaying through Grounded after the full release, or maybe you picked it up for the first time when you got to the Black Anthill and discovered a door that seemed broken or bugged. Especially if you had played before full release, because previously you could just press the button and open the door. Well, it's not broken, and I'm going to tell you what you need to open it. Now, for those that don't need any fine detail, I'm just going to tell you now, it's the mixers. Do every mixer, including the 3 new super mixers, and you can press the button and open the door. But if you want some tips, or to know what your reward is, stick around. Or, if that's all the info you needed, please like the video before you go. Map of the mixers in the description. Now, I'm not going to cover the 5 regular mixers much in this video, as they're pretty easy. I'm instead going to focus on the much harder super mixers. I also should say, I haven't redone any of the regular mixers since full release, so if they've changed them in any major way, the tips I'm about to give might be less useful. Nevertheless, for most of the regular mixers, all you need is access to mushroom bricks, which you get after getting the oven from scanning charcoal and scanning mushroom slurry, which is made with a grinder. If you need a good source of mushroom chunks, there's a large group near the Java-matic. Just build 2 to 3 layers of walls around the mixer, and defending it should be a cakewalk. For some of these, you can even use the pebblet turret, as it's pretty effective against the orb weavers. The only 2 that might give you some trouble is the sandbox mixer and the one on the upper yard ascent. For the first one, you're fighting off antlines in the sizzling sun. For this, I recommend going around 1300, as the proximity to the fence will shadow the sandbox long before sunset, allowing you to use whatever armor you please with enough time to finish the mixer before the wolf spider wakes up and begins patrolling. Other than that, a heavily upgraded salt mace, recipe found in the nearby moat treasure chest, and some salt arrows should dispatch the antlines quickly. For the upper yard ascent, your primary enemy will be mosquitoes, so be sure to build a couple of layers of roof or floor for extra protection. The ants that come will take a while to cut through the mushroom walls, but don't underestimate them. A heavily upgraded mint mace and mint arrows are best for the mosquitoes, and maybe even utilizing the pollen turret to bring those pesky flyers down. Finally, we have the 3 super mixers, of which 2 are fairly easy and 1 is significantly harder. Step 1 is going to be making about 1,000 to 2,000 mushroom bricks, and make sure to dismantle your walls after every mixer to recruit some bricks. The mixer under the lawnmower and the one north of Yoked Girth are the easiest, with the lawnmower being the most easy. Same as before, build up walls at least 3 layers thick around the mixer, with another layer slightly further out to slow the attacking hordes down more. Your primary enemy for both will be fire ants, with a couple of roly-polies to mix it up. I highly suggest using the ox crossbow with candy arrows at this point for maximum damage. You don't really want to be engaging all of these high-level bugs in melee at once, because they will quickly drain you. Super gas arrows will be your biggest ally in these, as having that constant AoE damage is crucial. As long as the roly-polies have any damage, they will spend half their time curled up healing and not destroying your wall. You can even use some strategically placed bird traps to get early damage in as they approach. Now on to the hardest mixer, the one nearest to the wheelbarrow. I did this one first, as it required the most mushroom bricks, and doing it meant the other 2 would be no problem. You can do them in any order, and doing this one last will ensure your guard dog mutation is maxed. I started with about 5 layers of walls around it, but you can do even more. This one, like the upper yard ascent, will have mosquitoes, so make sure to build the walls tall with several roof layers too, as these will be the stronger tiger mosquitoes. They won't come until wave 2. Your first wave will be ticks. Lots and lots of ticks. They come from further out, so here I actually suggest being proactive and seeking them out long before they get to the walls. Again, super gas arrows are your friend to ensure constant damage to all the attacking bugs. Try to quickly dispatch the mosquitoes. Even though they hit the hardest, they're slow, and you'll lose more often to ticks getting through your walls than from them, so getting back on ground control of the ticks is priority. Again, you may find use in a pollen turret here to bring the mosquitoes down for easy pummeling from a mint mace. The final wave will bring a green shield bug, but honestly, he helped more than he hurt, because his friendly fire of gas helped to damage the other bugs. If you ever get a pause in the waves, quickly rebuild or repair any crucial walls and harvest any dead bodies to clear your visuals. Hopefully, you can just squeak out a win. Now, having completed all the mixers, you can return to the Black Anthill, where you can finally press the button and open the door. Inside, you will find a chest and a special weapon. The chest is full of necessary upgrade and tier 3 resources, but the big get is the weapon, the Prod Smacker, a severed arm from a tasty. With max stun and max damage after being upgraded, it may be one of the best weapons in the game. Its ability is Shockwave, which always occurs on a fully charged swing. So there you go, how to get into the locked door in the Black Anthill. If you found this information useful, please leave a like and consider subscribing. You can check out my channel for a full playthrough of Grounded. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.